In this video, we'll look at displaying the contents of files, searching files with grep, and using the VI editor. Let's look at the cat command and enter cat/var/log/auth.log. And this is one of the log files for authentication. Notice when you use the cat command that the first page is scrolled away from when you have multi-page output. If we want to display pages one at a time, we can use the less command and enter less/var/log/auth.log. To page through this file, hit the space bar. You can also hit the up and down arrow keys. You can press B to go back. Press Q to quit. Now another command that allows you to page through a file is the more command. With more, you can also hit the space bar to go down, and you can use the enter key to move down one line, and also Q to quit. Let's look at the tail command. The tail displays the last 10 lines of the file. The head command displays the first 10 lines of the file. If you want to see just the first 5 lines, you can enter head-5. If you want to see the last 5 lines, enter tail-5. You can use the -n option with the cat command to see line numbers. This would be useful if you were debugging a script. Let's try to use the more command on bin/echo. Now you'll notice it says that the file is not a text file. I can use the cat command on bin/echo. Since this is an executable file, you'll notice I can't see a lot of the information in the file, but I can use the strings command to extract just the strings from this executable file. Let's pipe this into less. The pipe is a shift and backslash key, and the backslash is over the enter key. And you can hit the space bar to page through the file and Q to quit. Enter CD space pictures with a capital P and enter LS. So we change directories into the pictures directory. Let's touch several files. File 1, File 2, File 3, File, and then let's touch a number of files using one command, File 10, File 11, File 12, and File 31. Let's look at some regular expressions. And these allow you to have a certain pattern to match within a file name or within text. Enter ls file asterisk. That'll display any files that begin with the word file and 0 to any number of additional characters or numbers. If you enter ls file question mark, this says look for any files whose name begins with file and has just one character or one number. If you enter ls file question mark, this says find any file names that begin with file and followed by 2 characters. If you want to match specific characters, enter those characters and open and close square brackets. If we enter ls file 0123, look for any file names that have file at the beginning and have numbers 0, 1, 2, or 3. I can also look for files that don't have 0, 1, 2, or 3 by entering the caret, or I can look for files that don't have 0, 1, or 2 by entering ls file, open square bracket, caret 0, 1, 2. I can display those files that begin with the word file, but are not followed by 0 or 2. Alternatively, I could just use the caret. Let's say I wanted to find any files that had the name file had a 1 and then had numbers 2 or 3 as the next characters in the file name, I can enter ranges of characters by entering a dash, such as in the range 1 to 3. Let's next look at how to use regular expressions using the grep command. The grep command is the global regular expression print, and it can be used to display lines of a file that match regular expressions. CD into the pictures directory and enter nano space search file to create a new file and enter the text. Grep command. So enter the text in this search file so that we have a starting file to work with when we use the grep command. Press Ctrl O to write out and press Ctrl X to exit. Let's use the egrep command, which is the extended global regular expression print. And let's look for any lines that contain the string computer. Now I can also look for any lines which contain a range of numbers. Enter double quotes, open square bracket, 0-9. If I want to display those lines, which have 4 occurrences of numbers 0 to 9, I can enter that and open and close curly brackets. Let's say that I want to create a more complicated expression where I have 3 occurrences of numbers 0 through 9, any single character, another 3 occurrences of 0 through 9, a dash, and then 4 occurrences of 0 through 9 in my search file. Let's enter a dash instead so that we can find the 561 as well. Let's again edit our search file. Enter nano space search file. And let's add in parentheses around 561. Press Ctrl O to write out and Ctrl X to exit. Let's say that I think that I should just put parentheses around that part of the regular expression. That will not find the open and close parentheses, since those are actually special regular expression characters. I have to escape those by putting a backslash in front of the open parenthesis and a backslash in front of the closed parenthesis, so that it will literally look for those strings. We've looked for ranges of numbers, but you could look for ranges of characters as well, like characters A to Z. Let's look for those lines that start with the word programming. Enter a caret. So you'll see there was only one line that started with program. Let's say I wanted to find any lines that ended with the word programming. I enter in double quotes, programming, followed by a $sign. Let's say I wanted to find any lines that had the string computer or the string network. I could put in computer, the pipe symbol, followed by network. Let's make a new directory named filedir. Enter mkdir filedir. Enter cd filedir to change to the filedir directory. Let's next explore the VI editor. Enter VI space info file. The VI editor works in one of two modes, the insert mode and the command mode. In order to enter text, press the I key. If you try to navigate by pressing the up-down arrow keys in the insert mode, you won't be able to navigate. You'll need to press the escape key to go to the command mode. Then you can use the up and down arrow keys and enter commands such as DD, which I used to delete those extra characters. Hit the escape key and press :W to write out the file. You can also enter A in the command mode to append to the end of the line. Continue to enter the text. Now if you make a mistake, you have to hit the escape key, and then you can use the arrow keys to go backwards and forwards through the file or up and down through the lines of the file. I needed to delete a single character, so I pressed the X key and then navigated to where I wanted to continue typing and press the I key again in order to switch to the insert mode. Hit the escape key again and then press :WQ, and that says write out and quit. Let's open the file once again. Now we're in the command mode. If I want to delete characters, I press the X key. If I want to delete multiple characters, like 5 characters, I would press 5X, and that would delete 5 characters. I can press the U key to do undo. If I want to delete an entire line, I can press in DD. If I want to delete 2 lines, I can press in 2DD. If I want to delete a word, I can type in DW to delete a word. If I want to delete multiple words, I can type in, for instance, 3DW or 4DW. Now it's also possible for me to shell out, which means to execute a shell command. I can do this by pressing the escape key, entering :!, and whatever Linux command I wish to issue, such as who. I can also do substitution. Let's say I wanted to substitute in lines 1 to 2. I'll enter escape: 1, 2, enter an S/computer programming. I want to substitute computer programming languages for computer programming. And hit the enter key. Enter : again. Press $1, which says search all lines for any occurrences of languages, and replace that with an empty string. Enter Q! To say quit without saving. Let's enter VI info file again. I can copy by entering YY, and that says yank. I can paste by pressing P. Again, you have to be in the command mode and not in the insert mode. Hit the escape key, enter : W, hit the escape key again, and enter : Q to quit. Let's look at another editor, the Nano editor. Enter Nano info file. Now Nano is more user-friendly because you can navigate through the file and enter text without switching modes. And it's possible to delete lines by pressing Ctrl-K to cut text. I can also do Ctrl-U to uncut text or to paste. I can search to replace. Enter Ctrl/. Let's say I want to replace programming with programming languages. And hit the enter key. So any occurrence of programming can be replaced with programming languages. I can press Y to replace this occurrence. I can also click A to replace all occurrences. Let's navigate to languages and move our cursor after the second languages and backspace over. Press Ctrl-O to write out and Ctrl-X to exit. And let's display the contents of this file. Let's enter Nano info file once again and press Ctrl-K to cut that extra line of text. Press Ctrl-O to write out and Ctrl-X to exit. As an alternative to entering Nano info file, you could enter Nano, and then to open a file, press Ctrl-R and enter the file name. This completes the video lecture on displaying file contents, searching for files, and using the VI editor.